Welcome to this full-length Power Vinyasa Flow where we are revisiting the powerful theme of Tapas. Now, Tapas means to burn, so we're burning away any self-doubt or negative thoughts, habits and patterns of behaviour, and we're building inner strength, courage and discipline. So a great one to work with on your yoga mat, but also to carry with you off into life. If you haven't already, please don't forget to subscribe as 2 new practices come out every week. And if you like this video, I'd love if you'd leave a like or a comment, as that will really boost the channel and make me very happy. When you're ready, let's start in child's pose at the back of the mat. So taking the toes together, knees nice and wide, reach the arms nice and long, melt the heart through, bring the forehead down to the mat, and just really settle in here. Let's take a few breaths. Inhale through the nose. And let's take a deep exhale, sigh out the mouth. 2 more. Inhale through the nose. Sigh out the mouth. Last one. Inhale. Sighing out the mouth. Now, if you wish to engage Ujjayi breathing, please do so now. Otherwise, just staying with inhales and exhales out the nose. Really breathing into the back ribs here. Just really settling in, letting go of the world outside, taking this time for yourself, really coming into your body. Now let's stretch the arms over to the right. Feeling that deeper stretch all the way from the left hand, all the way down through the arm, through the shoulder, and down through the back of the body. Walk the hands over to the left. Other side, find that beautiful stretch. Just take the time to warm up our body and then move deeper into our practice, into the effort. All right, coming to tabletop. Wrists directly under shoulders, knees under hips. Find neutral spine, belly switching on lightly. Let's inhale here. Exhale, push the mat away, rounding up through the back like the Sydney Harbour Bridge. Bring the heart through. Come to cow. Inhale here. Exhale. Mobilizing through the spine. I'm going to take some back bends today. Coming through. 2 more. Exhale. Inhale. Really mobilizing through the spine, trying to get movement through the whole spine. Coming the other way. Let's take thread the needle. 3 each side. We'll flow the first 2, reach high, thread through. Inhale, find that rotation. Threading through. Last one. Inhale and exhale. Thread the hand through, side of the head, side of the shoulder. Come to the mat if they can find it there. Remembering to respect your body. We want to work hard, but we want to respect our body and what it needs, what it's telling us. Not forcing anything. Other side. Lifting the arm, thread it through. Lift again, inhale, exhale. Finding that twist. Last one, inhale. Hand comes through, side of the head, side of the shoulder down. Take a little bit of time here. Make sure that your sit bones are pressing equally to the wall behind you, so we don't want to twist through the pelvis here. Hand comes back to center. Let's take our first downward facing dog. Tuck the toes under, pressing the mat away, belly in, knees lift off. Press back, downward dog, heels towards the earth, doesn't matter if they don't touch. Bend the knees as much as you need. You want your lower back and your butt like the apex of a triangle. Just hold here for a moment. Find that stretch through the back of the body. If it feels good, pedaling through the feet. Just paying attention to what your body needs right now to warm up. Eye gaze through to the feet. All right, pressing the heels towards the earth. Let's just twist our dog. So taking the right hand off, hand comes either to the knee, the ankle, or somewhere in between, and just looking under the arm. Other side. Find that hand position on the leg, looking under the arm. Hand comes down, let's take scorpion. Lifting the right leg, keep the hips square, let's flex the foot in this position here. And then I want you to open the hip, bend the top knee. Keep the chest and the shoulders square to the mat. Can you lift that top knee a little higher and press the bottom heel down at the same time? Then extend the top leg, lower it down. Let's take the other side. Lift and open. Chest and shoulders nice and square, front ribs drawing in. Can you lift that top knee a little higher? Press the heel down towards the earth. Lifting the top leg, lower it down, walking the feet to the hands, hang forward in ragdoll. Let's take a moment here, feet hip width apart, arms either long or take the back of the elbows. Just a gentle rock side to side. Maybe give the head a shake. If there's any thoughts, any judgment rolling around up there, just let it go. Ground down through the feet. Stay present. All right, bending the knees, rolling up vertebra by vertebra, all the way up to standing. Beautiful. All right, you can stay feet hip width apart or heel toe the feet together. When you're here, I want you grounding down through all four corners of the feet. So outside the big toe, outside the little toe, the inner and outer heel. Lift the insteps up. Let's draw the belly in, find breadth across the collarbones, pressing up through the crown of the head. Bring the hands to heart center. Let's take one cleansing breath. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Let's come into our sun salutation. Sun salutation A. Let's go. Lifting the arms. Inhale. Forward fold. Exhale. Bend the knees as much as you need. We're just warming up still. Halfway lift. Inhale. Belly in. Step back. High plank. Let's hold here 3 breaths. Just find the position. So you can be on the toes or bring the knees down. Inhale. Exhale. Breathing in. Breathing out. Breathing in. On the breath out, lowering down, come through low plank all the way down to the earth. From here, roll the shoulders back, elbows drawing in. Just cobra. So lifting through the back of the body, just the upper back. Neck nice and long. From there, pushing the mat away, downward facing dog. Deep exhale, letting go of anything that doesn't serve you. We look to the top of the mat, step the feet in. Halfway lift. Forward fold, exhale, Uttanasana. Standing up with purpose. Inhale, lift the arms. Forward fold, sun salutations A once again. Let's find flow. Halfway lift, inhale. Step back, high to low plank. Exhale. Now this time, cobra, or if your back is ready, upward facing dog. Really pull the thigh muscles up here. Push the mat away, pressing back, downward facing dog. Exhale. Look to the top of the mat. Step, or this time, jump the feet in. Halfway lift. Inhale. Forward fold. Exhale. Come to standing. And again. Exhale. Uttanasana. Halfway lift. Inhale. Step or jump back. High to low plank. Exhale, cobra or upward facing dog. Inhale. Downward facing dog. Exhale. Look to the top of the mat. We step or jump the feet in. Halfway lift. Inhale. Forward fold. Exhale. Tadasana. Standing tall. Inhale. Exhale. All the way down. Halfway lift. Inhale. Step or jump back. High, low plank, cobra or upward facing dog. This time pulling back, downward facing dog. Hold here. We're changing our sequence, sun salutation B. So let's step straight through with the right foot. We come to warrior one. Plant the back foot down, slightly turned out, lifting the bottom instep. We lift the arms. Front knee over the ankle, square the hips to your front. From here, warrior two. Adjusting the feet slightly if you need. Sinking down. Really ground down through the body, lower body, energy right through the fingertips. Let's reverse our warrior. Turn the front palm. Inhale. Length through both sides of the body here. Cartwheel the arms. Chaturanga. Low plank, cobra or upward facing dog. Pull back, downward facing dog. Left leg steps through. Plant the back foot down, lifting the instep. Lift those arms. Warrior two. Adjust the feet if you need. Sink down, really ground down into the earth here like a fierce warrior. Eye gaze over your front arm. Reverse the palm. Inhale. Cartwheel the arms. Chaturanga. Cobra or upward facing dog. Pull back, downward facing dog. Look to the top of the mat. Step or jump the feet through. We're coming to chair pose, intense pose. Sink the butt down, lift the arms. Front ribs drawing in. Can you sit down a little lower? Hold here. One full breath. Inhale. Exhale. Hands come through prayer. Forward fold. Uttanasana. I'm building heat. I hope you are too. Halfway lift. Step or jump back. High or low plank. Cobra or upward facing dog. Pull back. Downward facing dog. Let's step through. Right foot. Warrior one. You want your heels to be about hip width apart. So everyone take them a little wider than you think they should be. Sinking down. Hips nice and square. Warrior two. Exhale here. Reverse the palm. Inhale. Cartwheel the arms. Chaturanga. Cobra or upward facing dog. Inhale. Exhale. Downward facing dog. Use the breath to come out of your mind. Stay strong. Step through left foot. Ground down through the right foot. Warrior one. Inhale. Warrior two. Exhale. Turn the front palm. Inhale. Cartwheel the arms. Exhale. Inhale. Pull back, downward facing dog. Look to the top of the mat. Step or jump the feet through. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Chair pose. Intense. Hold here, one full breath. Inhale. Exhale. Folding down. Stay with me, stay strong. Halfway lift. Inhale. Keep breathing. Step or jump back. Low plank. Cobra or upward facing dog. Pull back, downward facing dog. Let's hold here for a few breaths. Come to child's pose if you need. Take a little rest. We're moving on. We've got a crescent lunge sequence. So let's lift the right leg. Inhale. Tiger curl it through. Exhale. Crescent lunge. Feet hip width apart. Lift the arms. Bring the hands down to prayer at heart center. Hinging forward from the hips. From here, we twist over the front leg. So let's inhale to start. Inhale. Exhale. Find your twist. Back of elbow to thigh. Either keep the gaze low to the ground for balance, or take it in front of you or high. Beautiful. From here, moving on, standing split, hands come down. You can bring your hands to blocks if you have them. Lifting high, leg comes up. Hold here. Inhale, exhale. Warrior two, plant the back foot down, cartwheel the arms, sinking down. Stay nice and strong. This is where the work is. Turn the front palm, reverse, warrior. Cartwheel the arms. If you don't want to vinyasa through, just come down to the mat, pull back through child's pose, and come back to downward facing dog. Lifting the left leg, inhale. Tiger curl, scoop through the belly. Plant the foot down, crescent lunge. Bring the hands through prayer at heart center, hinging forward from the hips. Let's inhale, exhale, find your twist. Working hard today. Take the gaze wherever suits you, either down to the front or high. Can you get those hips a little lower? There we go. All right, standing split, hands come down, lift the leg. Hold here. Can you square those hips off a little more rather than opening the hip? Get that toe a little higher. Warrior two, plant the back foot down, cartwheel those arms, sink in. Reverse the palm, inhale. Cartwheel the arms. Vinyasa through, or option just to bring the knees down. Come down, pull back. Downward facing dog. Let's take that once more each side. Lifting the right leg. Inhale. Tiger curl. Exhale. Inhale, crescent lunge. Bring the weight, bring the hands to heart center, come forward. Inhale, exhale, twist. Hold here. Standing split, let's go. Hands come down, lifting through the leg. Breathe. Cartwheel the arms, warrior two. Exhale, reverse the palm, inhale. Exhale. Come through your vinyasa, chaturanga, upward facing dog, pull back, downward facing dog. Last side, stay with me, lifting the leg. Tiger curl it in, exhale, step through. Inhale, use the breath to alchemize the mind, changing the state of the mind. Hands come to prayer at heart center, coming forward, take your twist. Feeling powerful, feeling strong. Inhale, standing split, exhale. Warrior two, exhale, sinking down. Inhale, reverse the palm, reverse warrior, cartwheel the arms. Vinyasa, last one, chaturanga. Cobra or upward facing dog, pull back, downward facing dog. Let's come to child's pose for a moment. Knees come down, sinking back. Just a few breaths here. Let the body rest. Let's lower the heart rate just a little. Okay, coming back up. Working hard today, burning away that self-doubt, getting stronger. We come to Padangusthasana, big toe hold. So chest nice and close to your thighs. We take the big toe. I want your knees as bent as you need here. Then we're stretching the legs, stretching the chest towards the thighs, finding that stretch through the backs of the body, through the hamstrings. No tension through the head or through the neck. Breathe. Whew, I'm getting warm here. It's summer in Australia. I think it's winter over there in the US. I'm not sure in other places. You can let me know. All right, crow pose. A little bit of arm strength. Circle the wrists. options. So I want your hands spread nice and wide. Coming up nice and high on the feet, on the balls of the feet. We bend the arms, keep those elbows in parallel. From here, you can just bring your elbows in the back, bring your knees to the backs of your elbows, scooping through the belly, either holding here, that's great. That's building strength. Or if you're ready, you take one foot off and then the other foot. Or if you're ready, and I hope you're up there already, crow pose, 2 legs. So just bring your gaze a little bit in front of you on the mat, take one foot off, scoop through the belly, lift the other foot off. Let's hold for a count of 5. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And we're out of there. Beautiful. Give the arms a shake, give the wrists a shake. And just to use our wrists the opposite way, we now come to Padahastasana, reverse gorilla. So I want the back of your hands on the mat, and then you bring the balls of your feet to your palms. Bend the knees as much as you need. If this is too much, of course, just come forward and give the arms a shake. No pressure to go any further than what's right for you. You come to your edge and no further. Here we go. Just hang forward here. Breathe. We're coming to our balancing series. Okay. Release the hands, rolling up through the spine. Balancing series. We start with eagle. Let's ground down through the right leg. Find that fixed point in front of you. Option to just cross the leg over and keep it on the ground. You bring it off once, or link it twice around the ankle. From there, we've got the left leg over, so left arm comes underneath. Link once at the elbows or twice at the wrists. Really settle in here. Just focusing on that fixed point and your breath. Dharana. Focused determination. Can you sink a little lower? All right. From there, lifting to stalk. Arms lift high, lifting the leg, lifting the knee. We press out to half moon. Option to bring the foot down and stay here. Or if you're ready, lifting the leg, hips and shoulders stacked. Focus on that fixed point just a little in front of you on the mat. Hold here. Find a sense of inner stillness. If you fall, just get back up and try again, just like life. One more full breath. Inhale. And exhale, folding forward. Take a moment. Whew. Roll to standing. I hope you're really giving your all at home. I feel like I am here. All right, grounding down strongly through the left leg. Let's cross the right leg over, toe either down. We link once at the knee or twice at the ankle. Keep those hips nice and square to your front, crossing the arms. So right arm underneath, link once at the elbows or twice at the wrists. Settle in. If you wobble, come back to the breath and steady yourself. One more breath there. Inhale. Exhale. Let's come to stalk. Arms lift, belly in, knee lifts. Half moon. Like I said, you can bring the foot down and lift from there. Otherwise, keep the foot lifted, press it out. Hips and shoulders stacked, belly in. You're between 2 panes of glass. Focus. Ooh, and when you're ready, folding forward. Roll to standing. Dancer's pose, grounding down through the right leg. Take your breath if you need before we come into it. Let's go. So lifting the right arm, Taking your arm out like a platter, you take the inside of the foot if you can. If it's too much for your shoulders, take the outside. From there, belly drawing in. From there, pressing the back foot into the hand. Focus on that fixed point in front of you, looking over the front fingers. And we're out of there. Deep breaths. Let's go, other side. Grounding down strongly through the left foot, reaching the arm high. Open the palm like a platter. Take the back foot. Let's keep smiling through this effort. Okay, inhale. Exhale, find that fixed point in front of you. Push the back foot into the hand, coming forward. Can you square those shoulders and hips? One more breath there. And we're out of there. Last one today, tree pose. All right, just give the legs a little bend if you need to stretch out the backs of the legs at all or the feet. Maybe roll the ankles. And then come to tree. Grounding down through that right foot. Foot either at a kickstand, at the calf, or pressing the foot into the thigh. Wherever you are, we don't want it against the knee. We don't want it pressing into the joint. Now press that working foot into the supporting leg and push the supporting leg back. Let's just bring the hands to prayer at heart center today. A few breaths there. Let's find a little calm here. Stay with the breath. And release. Find your way to the other side. Once again, foot at kickstand, at the calf, or pressing into the inner thigh. Find that beautiful, strong sense of midline. Hands to prayer at heart center. Like a tree, calm amidst the storm. Beautiful. Let's release the leg. Let's come into a little more stretches, a little more groundwork. Coming down, low lunge. Step the left foot back. Hips stay nice and square. Feel like you're squeezing your hips into your midline. So it's a really strong sense of engagement still in this stretch. Breathe. Feels nice to be back on the ground, I think. I think you'd agree. All right, from there, heel toe the front foot a little wider. You can come up on the knife edge of the foot if that's better for your knee. Either coming to the hands or lowering down to the forearms. And really send the breath down into the hip space here. If it's for you, you can reach this right arm around, take the left foot, left toes, or drawing the foot in a little more, bring the heel towards your butt. Open through the chest. One more breath. Can you find a little more stretch? If your mind is saying things to you, just push past it. We don't push past pain, but we can push past pain in the mind. All right, release the arm. Let's take the other side. Starting with our low lunge. Find that beautiful breadth across the chest, feeling strong and proud. Let's bring the hands down, heel toe the foot a little wider. Hands come down, coming to the knife edge of the foot if that's better for the knee alignment for you. Either up high or coming down lower. Really breathing into the hips here. You can take this arm around, you can take the quad stretch too. One more breath, coming a little deeper if you can. And release. All right, coming down to the mat. Just a little bit of back work. We're taking locust pose. So this is really good for our posture through the upper body. So reaching the arms behind you. We're going to lift. So bring the head down for a moment first. Inhale, exhale, lifting up. I want you to keep your neck long, so we're not crunching into the back of it. Keep it nice and long, just working through the back of the body. Belly is switched on. Lower down, take a rest, head turns to one side. A few breaths there. Just enjoy this moment of rest amongst the work. All right, one more, let's go. Lifting off. Feel that openness across the chest, reaching the fingertips behind you. Lower down. Turn the head the other way. All right, you can take one more locust pose or we come to bow pose. So if you're taking bow, reaching back, you can take one ankle, then the other ankle. And here you flex the feet. We bring the upper body off first. And then from there, pressing the feet away. Excuse me. And find your bow. And release, coming down. All right, staying with a little bit of back work. Let's roll over. Stay strong, keep the energy going. We're not giving up yet, or ever. All right, so heels close to butt, feet hip width apart. We're coming to just a hip bridge to start. So hands pressing into the mat. Inhale, exhale. Let's roll up through the spine. Keep those knees in parallel, so don't let them splay out. Holding here. Inhale. Exhale to roll all the way back down. Let's take one more just like that. Inhale. Exhale, rolling up. Hold here. And roll down. You can take one more hip bridge or you're welcome to come to wheel with me. So rolling up. From here, keep those feet in parallel. We take the hand so the fingertips face the shoulders. From there, on about the outer edges of the mat. From there, we press the hands into the mat. You come up a little bit here, so push the chest through. Head is, you're just lightly on the crown of the head, but no weight there. Then we push up through the hands, really press those shoulder blades through, lift through the heart. That's it. If you can walk your hands a little bit closer to your feet. Keep those knees in parallel. Keep good, strong alignment. And then from there, calming back the way we came, lowering all the way down. Beautiful. Now we're just going to knit the abs back together with boat pose. So coming up, take a little break if you need before this. Otherwise, boat pose. You can have your hands behind you, your toes down, or your toes off, your legs in parallel. Reach the arms out. Scooping through the belly. Let's hold for a count of 20. 20. That's 15. Stay strong, stay determined. That's 10, we're halfway. 5. And we're out of there. Rolling back down, shoulder stand. So if shoulder stand is too much for you, you can take a little moment. You can just hug the knees in or put the feet up against the wall and take a more restorative posture. Or if you're coming into shoulder stand, scoop through the belly, bring the hands to the lower back, and then we press the legs high. You can point or flex the foot. And make sure the back of the head is pressing into the mat so we're not putting any pressure on our cervical spine. One more full breath here. And then from there, I want you to bring the knees in, bend them in, and we're coming to plow pose. Again, if this is too much, just lower down and hug the knees in. Otherwise, toes come over, pressing the back of the head into the mat. Find that beautiful roundness through the spine. I always feel a beautiful stretch through my pelvis here, the back of my pelvis. I really love it. It's a good one for me. Deep breaths here, don't forget the breath. If it's for you, you can always clasp the hands, reaching them away from you. Then from there, release the hands, rolling all the way down through the spine. Let's continue on with some stretches now. Half pigeon. So options here, either 90-90, both feet are flexed, sitting up nice and tall. If you're coming to half pigeon, you can stay with the 90-degree angle or bring the heel in towards the groin. Roll the top hip over, lifting nice and tall. Inhale, exhale, coming forward. Start to lower the energy down here, really coming deep into our stretches, bringing the gaze inward a little more. Just exploring how our energy has shifted, bringing our heart rate down a little, listening to the breath. Seeing if the state of your mind has changed. One more breath there. Inhale. Exhale, come a little deeper before we move on. Walking the hands back up. Let's take this back leg, bring it around, half Lord of the Fishes pose. You can either have the foot in front of the knee or cross it over, wrapping the arm around, back hand just behind you here. Or if it's for you, you can reach this front arm high and press the back of the elbow into the knee, finding a little more intensity in your twist. Nice to take some twists after our back bends. All right, let's come to cow face pose. So this knee that's on top, I'll just turn to face you so you can see a little more clearly. Just bring this knee on top of the other knee. You want it in line with your belly button, and then you can either just come straight forward or take this opposite hand to the knee, and let's take a shoulder stretch. So we want to try and reach for the fingers. You can always grab a sock or a towel here to help you find the stretch. Inhale, exhale, folding forward. Beautiful stretch through the outside of the hips here. If the shoulder stretch becomes a little much and you just want to focus on the hips, just bring the hands down. And let's just gently come to the other side. Come out of cow face pose. Once again, either finding 90-90 or your half pigeon. Roll this top hip over so your hips are nice and square directly in front of you. Inhale, exhale, folding forward. Sending that breath down into the hip and remembering that we're asymmetrical. So even on each side of our pelvis, our bones can be a little bit different, our ligaments, our joints, everything. So just respecting your body, respecting how it shows up on the mat, what it needs. Let's walk these hands back in. Come to half Lord of the Fishes pose. So this back leg swings around, either foot outside of the knee or cross it over. Wrap the arm around, sit up nice and tall. Hand comes down, turning the head over the back hand. And once again, if it's for you, lifting this arm, bring the back of the elbow to the thigh and finding a little more leverage. Keep sitting up nice and tall. And now let's come to cow face pose once again. So knees stacked in line with your belly button, either coming straight forward if you want to just enjoy that hip stretch, otherwise taking the shoulder stretch. So you can grab a sock once again, whatever you need, or try and grab those fingers. And then let's inhale, exhale, folding forward. Deep breaths there, coming out of the mind, really into the body, sending the breath down into the hip space. You can always release the arms, just bring them down to the mat. Really feeling grounded here. One more breath there. Inhale. Exhale. Let's come to Janu Shirasana, our hamstring stretch. Stretching the right leg long. Bring the other foot in towards the thigh. Sitting up nice and tall. Reach the arms high. Find that beautiful length. Inhale. Exhale. Folding forward. Bend the front knee as much as you need. And then settle in for your hamstring stretch. No tension through the head or neck. Keep the jaw nice and soft. And then we'll take our counter posture, flash dance, hand presses down, reach the arm around. You can stay on the side or lifting the chest to the sky. And coming back the way we came, swapping sides, stretching the leg out, lifting the arms, find that beautiful length. Inhale, exhale, folding forward. And let's enjoy this hamstring stretch. Stretching through the back of the body. You might feel it a little through the pelvis. Really settle in. And flash dance once again, pressing the hand down, coming to the side or turning the chest. Really opening through the heart and coming back down the way we came. Upavishta Konasana. So we take the legs nice and wide. Either keep the knees bent if that's best for you. Come to a narrow V or take the legs a little wider. Whatever feels right for you and your hips. We sit up nice and tall, keep the knees and toes in good alignment, and then come forward. Breathing here, staying with the breath. It's been a longer practice today, but let's stay nice and focused, nice and present. Staying focused, disciplined, building that inner strength. And then from there, let's walk the hands over to the right side. Hand can come next to the calf, or you can bring it in underneath you. And just stretching over, find that side stretch. Try and keep both sit bones anchored to the mat. Really reaching out with those fingertips. Keep it nice and active. Walk the hands around. Let's take the other side. Once again, hand next to the calf or bring it in towards you, reaching over. Length through both sides of the body. Staying out of your mind, really in your body, just enjoying these beautiful stretches, how they feel. It's all about taking care of our bodies. And coming up, let's just gently bring the legs back together, lowering down, really bringing the energy down now. You've done a great job today. It's been a long practice. Rolling down, let's come to a twist. Twist of your choice today. So I'm stretching the right leg long, toe to the knee, take it across the body, arms come wide, turning the head if it feels good. Deep breaths, enjoying this beautiful medicine for the spine. Let's come the other way. Left leg long, toe to the knee, cross it over. Hand to the knee if it feels good to create a little more leverage. Other arm reaching out, turn the head. Taking care of our spine, taking care of our bodies for longevity and a good health span. Not just lifespan, but health span. How healthy can we be as we live our lives? One more breath there. Inhale. Exhale. Extend that twist just a little more. Bringing the knees back to center. We'll finish off with happy baby, realigning through the spine. Either hands behind the knees, the lower legs, maybe peace fingers to the big toes. Draw the knees down. Maybe massaging as you take a gentle rock side to side. Just letting that lower back just have that gentle massage on the mat. Closing off the eyes here. And let's come to Shavasana. Stretching the legs nice and long, feet hip width apart, toes dropping outwards, hands resting outsides of the mat, palms facing up. Either here or if it's for you today, you might want to stretch the arms up above the head, palms up. Just that beautiful sense of openness, of full surrender, full relaxation. And we'll take a few moments here just to breathe. Expanding through the rib cage on the inhale, belly lifting. Exhaling, belly lowering down, ribs drawing back in. Just observing the thoughts as they pass through your mind. Like clouds in the sky, you don't need to hold on to them. Just observe them. Notice what's coming up for you now. Seeing if the state of your mind has shifted. And before we reintegrate with the day, I want you to think about this practice and what you've pushed through in this practice and what you've given to this practice. Thinking of tapas. Really burning away that self-doubt, any negative thoughts that pass through your mind, any negative behaviors. Letting go of them and building discipline, inner strength and courage. Welcome you to take this with you off the mat today and back out into life. All right, from here, let's take one more full breath. Inhale. Exhale. Maybe hugging the knees up. Bringing some movement back into the body. And when you're ready, rolling over to one side. Take a moment there. Feeling grounded, feeling centered before coming up to a cross-legged seated position. Getting ready to reintegrate with the day. Sitting up, feeling the earth support you, hands are resting lightly on the thighs. Find that beautiful openness across the chest, feeling nice and tall, nice and proud. Energy right from the tailbone all the way up through the spine, pressing up through the crown of the head. Let's take the arms wide. Inhale, touch the fingertips together nice and high. Pull the hands down through prayer at heart center. On the exhale, and let's open the eyes. Thank you so much for sharing this practice with me today. I'm feeling strong. That was intense for me. I hope you stayed with me. I hope you're feeling good. I will see you soon. Namaste.